Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is my hope your day was cool. Mine was fine, though the place is a bit hot. No rain for some times now. And on Thursday, this week, the Speaker of the National Assembly is expected to give the ruling on the majority coalition because there is already a dispute. Azimio and Kenya Kwanza are claiming to be the majority in the National Assembly. But what many people don't know is that Azimio has the majority in Parliament, and the law is very clear. The Registrar of National Party, not National Party, the Registrar of Parties have already given her opinion, clearly stating the majority according to her, according to the party's agreement and the Political Parties Act, and even the Constitution. Kenya Kwanza doesn't have the majority. Kenya Kwanza is the minority party in the National Assembly, but in the Senate, they are the majority. And Azimio have no problem with the Senate, and they have accepted that. And today I want to give the reason why I strongly believe Wetangula cannot declare Azimio as the majority party or coalition. According to me, he is going to declare Kimani Ichung'wah as the majority leader, kiongozi wa wengi bungeni. And I have a number of reasons why I believe that this man already, he has decided to name or declare Kenya Kwanza, which is actually his party, as the majority. The first reason, according to me, he sees Azimio as miasma, which is spoiling the party of Kenya Kwanza. According to him, he loathes, he hates, he doesn't like Kenya Azimio. Kwa hivyo anaona ya kwamba hani watu ambao hata hawafai kuwa katika siasa. In fact, if you have been listening to Wetangula, you wonder what kind of speaker he's likely to be. Kwa sababu I can pity that in the parliament. If this is the speaker that you are going to have, you cannot compare him to the man of wisdom like Marede, Kaparo, and others. And you can imagine a speaker who is worse than Justin Muturi, because Justin Muturi was also a disaster. He was a disaster, and his performance also leaves a lot to be desired. So the second reason why I believe is this man is going to favor Kenya Kwanza is because he is already partisan. He is a member of Ford Kenya, and Ford Kenya is a member of Kenya Kwanza. And we know very well that there's no way he is going to give a fair ruling. In Parliament, you cannot be partisan. And that is why even the independent candidates, wakienda pale, wakiingia pale, wanaanza kujiunga na vyama, kujiunga na milego fulani. So, expect Wetangula to declare Kimani Ichung'wah the majority leader. The reason, in my view, is because this man is there to please William Samoei Ruto. He cannot imagine doing something that is not going to please William Samoei Ruto. He must do everything. Remember, what we have now is that when you look at the Supreme Court, when you look at Parliament, it is actually a branch of the executive, where the president is the head of this. They look like the Parliament, especially in Kenya Kwanza, it will look like it is a department of the executive. The same case applies to the Supreme Court. They look like now the branch of the executive of Kenya Kwanza. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho tunajua ni kwamba he must please Ruto at all cost. Unajua, what we have in Kenya Kwanza, most of these leaders are bootlickers. They are there to please the president. They are there to make him happy, and they can do anything just to remain in the good books. The other reason, in my view, is because already Wetangula is a product of a fraud election, a fraudulent election, that is. Remember, the elections was rigged. Remember, the blue states, even today, have never accepted, wajaikubalia kwamba Kenya Kwanza walishinda uchaguzi. According to them, and Raila came out very clearly that he did not agree with the ruling. He accepted but did not agree. And almost 100% of the blue state believe that the Supreme Court was not fair. So Wetangula is a product of a fraudulent election. So there's no way he can rule, he can be fair. Kwa sababu kile ambacho tunajua ni kwamba unajua walio na haya wana vyama vyao. Na wasio na haya wana vyama vyao na vyama vyenyewe tunavijua. The other reason in my view is to punish Raila Amolo Odinga. What people don't know is that anything that Kenya Kwanza is doing is intention is to punish Raila Amolo Odinga. Remember, they have been complaining about the political parties' funds that is given by the government, and Wetangula has been complaining that ODM shortchanged them in 2017 kwamba hawakuwa wakipewa pesa. Yule mtu ambaye alipewa pesa baadaye wanasema ni Wiper, Kalonzo's Wiper party was given, but Ford Kenya, according to Wetangula, was denied the funds. He is there to punish Raila Amolo Odinga, so there is no way he can give a fair ruling. The other person that Wetangula intend to punish is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta fronted Raila Amolo Odinga as his candidate. He supported him by all ways possible, financially, moral support, and even forming a party and becoming the chairman of Azimio. So there's no way he can be able to reward Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He must punish him ruthlessly. So there's no way he's going to declare Kenya Kwanza the minority party. He's going to declare, and I repeat, Kimani Ichung'wah will be declared the majority leader just to punish Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga. The other reason, in my view, Raila Amolo Odinga is very influential, and they know this. And to clip his wings and his influence in Parliament and even outside the Parliament, they are going to declare Kenya Kwanza the majority leader and Azimio the minority leader, just because of Raila's influence. The other reason, in my view, is that Kimani Ichung'wah is his friend and must be rewarded, and he's a comrade in the party, and he must be rewarded at all costs. There's no way he's going to reward Azimio MPs. He's going to reward his comrade and his party fellow, his colleague, actually his colleague. The other thing is because when you look at Parliament, you know, this man is already he resigned as a Bungoma senator, and now he is fearing that should he declare Azimio as the majority leader, the majority party, that is, what is likely to happen? Kenya Kwanza is likely to gang up with Azimio and pass a vote of no confidence in him, and he'll have nowhere to go, and he'll be punished severely. And you know, Azimio would be very happy to pass a vote of no confidence against Wetangula. Kwa kile ambacho anajua ni vizuri kwamba atakuwa akijitia kitanzi yeye mwenyewe ikiwa atasema Azimio ndio wegi bugeni, ndio chama ambacho kina watu wengi bugeni. Kwa atakuwa anajitia kitanzi. He'll be crucifying himself. And there's no way he is going to do this. The other reason, he fears Ruto. Ruto is feared in Kenya Kwanza. They call him the Doyen. And what there is, they combine respect and fear. Ruto's word is law in Kenya Kwanza. You cannot argue. Hakuna cha lakini. Hakuna cha nini. They either do what he's telling you or you go away. And that is why, single-handedly, he was able to bring Gachagua as his running mate. In spite of all the other leaders fronting Kithure Kindiki, he rejected them. That is why he was able to form the cabinet alone. That is why he is able to do everything that he wants alone. Because he is feared. Kwa sababu ya mikakati yake ya kuongoza and his influence in the party. His means, pesa ambazo waliko nazo. His powers. Kwa hivyo ni mtu ambaye anaogopwa sana kule. The other reason, in my view, is because when you look at these guys, kile ambacho tunaona ni kwamba ni watu ambao hawana misimamo. They don't have misimamo dhabiti. Ni vigumu kupata mtu kama Marede. There's no way Wetangula can be Marede. There's no way he can be Kaparo. Remember, Marede and his Solomonic wisdom. Remember, he made some ruling which went to history books, and when the history of this country will be written, Mareda and Kaparo will have their own chapter, very beautiful chapters. But this man, I think he has no principles. This man is somebody, even by the way he is talking today, you could see somebody who is not very confident, somebody who is partisan, somebody who is going to favor Kenya Kwanza. And I think Azimio needs to unite and speak in one voice. And if he declares that they are not the majority, they should seek redress in the court, and maybe they can have a fair hearing. They should not just let it go. Because one thing you realize is that power is grabbed, it's not given. And Azimio need to know this. They should not let these people just take it that way. Kwa sababu itakuwa ni kuwaibia, itakuwa ni kuchukua nafasi iliyo yao, kuchukua haki yao, na it will be tantamount to a very, it will be contempt to the voters. And if you are here for the first time, this is Kashis Kaman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Kindly subscribe to our channel if you have not. Those who have been viewing our videos, kindly like and comment. And our number is always there. Maybe you get a video somewhere, something that you want us to maybe analyze. You can also let us know through the sub number that I always put there. And may you have a peaceful night. Good night.